Look at that lazy pig. Man, it brings a whole new meaning to the term lazy pig. He was literally laying on his belly eating corn underneath the feeder. This is my new place. It's got hogs from time to time, and today's video is coming from this new place, and I'm very excited to get out there and get after a couple of these pigs that I've had coming in. Before we get too far into today's video though, today's verse of the day comes from Matthew 7 verse 24. It says, "Everyone then who hears these words of mine and does them will be like a wise man who built his house on the rock." Y'all ever heard the story about the big bad wolf? Well, similar comparison here. It's so important that we be not just hearers of the word, but doers also. I want to encourage each and every one of you to go and read the full chapter, so that way we're not taking it just completely out of context, but very plain and simple scripture, and it gives us great direction and instruction. Moving on though, I want to say a huge thank you to Matt Caudill. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm sure I'm probably butchering it. I'm sorry. But I want to say a huge thank you to Matt from Kentucky. The box comes from Metro Water Filters. So if you're from the Kentucky area, I would highly recommend Mr. Matt here at Metro Water Filter. Why do I want to tell him thank you? Well, it's because we got a nice little surprise here. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to start my video at the beginning of the video, so I'm filming my intro at the end of the video. Anyway, this, if you're not familiar, is an iron will box. This is a extremely nice broadhead. I have not personally used them. I've seen my good friend John Verhelst use them many times. He swears by them, loves them, and the damage that he's done with those broadheads while I've been hunting with them is quite devastating. So I was super stoked getting to try one out for my first time for myself. So I want to say thank you to Matt for your generosity and for watching, and thank you to each and every one of you for watching. Be sure that you're subscribed to the channel if you haven't done so already. On the box it says it is a 100 grain iron will, and he has written down below that, shoot a big hog. Well, I think we did shoot a fairly nice hog, but we're gonna go even bigger, like as big as this fat boy right here, in the near future. The hog that I tagged with this iron will did not fare well. I won't give up all the details. You guys will have to watch the video to find out about it. Due to just an unfortunate circumstance, I played the drums with the old iron will off my steel feeder leg. It was dark in my defense. I got a little chip in it, but it's nothing that I can't take a file to and work out. This thing is still, I mean, literally will shave the hair off of my hand still. You got to give it a little pressure, but it will still shave the hair off of my hand even after going through a pig and finding my feeder leg. I didn't look at the feeder leg. I wish I would have. Next time I'm out there, I'm going to definitely check out the damage to the leg and see what happened to it. It's not too terrible, but there is a slight little booger in that blade there. I would expect much worse damage with any other cheaper broadhead. This thing, though, being super high quality, survived and still stuck in the ground. It's just pretty sweet. So I wanted to touch base on this. I usually do this at the end of the video, but today in this video we're doing it at the beginning. I love going back and just kind of going over broadheads and just kind of spitting my thoughts out there a little bit on what I think. This is a single bevel broadhead, and I don't know much of anything at all about iron wills. I just know that they're very high quality heads. I think it performed just, I mean, it just totally blew my expectations out of the water. I love this head. It's going to get a good buffing and a quick sharpening, and it's going to stay in my quiver. We're going to run it again on an even bigger hog and see how it all goes down. This 80-pound Matthews lift, thank you John, is just over it's over the top, and in the best way possible. I mean, it gets me excited just thinking about it. I love the bow. It's probably, in like the last 10 years of shooting Matthews bows, it's probably my most favorite Matthews bow of all time, just hands down. Backed up as always with a stock Archer arrow, Silent Series 340 spine, 10.9 grains per inch. This is a 4mm micro diameter. Absolute hammers and tough as nails. You guys can pick some up down in the description below. There will be a link with the discount code. You can save yourself some money. Go check them out. Thank you again, Matt. Sorry it took me so long to get to this broadhead. I've got a long list. Next set of heads coming up that are going in the quiver to be tested is the Micro Hades Pro. This is a Grim Reaper broadhead. It's part of the Pro series. 1 1/16 cut, 125 grain, 4-blade fixed head. Very pumped about these. These came from my good friend John as well, so thank you again, John. Pretty sweet. It's approved for all crossbows and compounds. That's going to be bad medicine. I love Grim Reaper broadheads. When I first started bow hunting, that's what I ran for a very long time. And I haven't tested a Grim Reaper broadhead in... It's been at least 2 years, I would say. At least 2 years. So it's time for another go-around. I promise at some point I'm going to put a bow review video in. I've just been so busy running and shooting pigs that I haven't had the time to sit down and film a review video over this bow. I promise we're going to do it in the next 2 videos for sure. And I promise that I'm going to announce the giveaway, how to get entered in for the giveaway for the V3X. Since I was gifted the lift, I'm going to gift the V3X back to one of you guys, just like I did with the VXR a couple years ago when I got the V3X. So very excited to give that to one of you. It's another important reason to make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. Next up after this Grim Reaper, we're going to the Bowmar Beast Broadhead. We're going to run it through the ringer. They have talked it up a bunch on Instagram and social media, running it through Cape Buffalo and so on and so forth. And so if it'll go through a couple 1,000-pound Cape Buffalo, it ought to, you know, pass through about a 200+ pound hog. But we're going to be the judges of that, aren't we? It's enough talking from me. Let's get to this video. Y'all enjoy. We got him, guys. We just smoked him. That first pig at the new place. I stalked over a couple 100 yards. I left my truck running because Megan and Peyton are in the truck, and I can hear my truck running from here. I'm like, I don't know, 4, 5, maybe 600 yards away, something like that. I'm a long ways away. We pulled up at like 9 o'clock, and I was like, or 9:15, and these pigs have been showing up right before 10, so I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and get my mud boots on, get my bow, camera, everything ready, and I'm gonna take off hiking down there. And I got about halfway to this feeder, and sure enough, I started getting trail camera pictures of a pig here. Like, oh yes, I had such a tight window through the weeds that iron will just smooth as butter. I mean, right through that pig, and I heard him crash. He never even left the property. So stinking cool. I didn't bring my best lights, so I apologize for that. And this place is completely underwater with the rain. So we're gonna use the old phone flashlight, and use the camera, and we're gonna go do this the old-fashioned way, just like I've done so many times before in the past. I'm so stoked. I can't believe that worked out. The grass is like over knee high in some places out here, and it makes it real sketchy to be hiking through without my snake boots on. I just got mud runners on. So nonetheless, let's go check out our arrow. Let's go check out this pig. And man, the freaking Matthews lift. Let me tell you what, guys, this thing is smoking. Oh, that iron will on that with that stock archery arrow, the pig did not stand a chance. Sorry, I keep touching my eyes. I got spider webs all in my eyes. I can't see. It's totally worth it though. I gotta tell my good friend Mr. John thank you again, because I'm just over the moon in love with this lift. It's just stupid. I love it. So let's go check out our arrow first, and then follow our blood trail from there. I knew that arrow was gonna pass smooth through like butter with that iron will. So let's get rolling. You know, the old phone flashlight didn't it ain't too terribly bad. Oh, I forgot I was going to step that off. I snuck all the way up. My cedar tree, you guys probably can't see that, but there's a cedar tree like right there. You may be able to see the outlines of it. I usually set up a stool in that tree, and if I remember right, it's like 25 yards from there back to my feeder. But anyway, from my tripod, I snuck all the way up through all this junk. I'm going to step it off, and we'll have a yardage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 yards to where he was standing. There's my arrow right here. Oh baby, That's a good looking stock archery arrow right there. I got a pretty good nick on that outer edge of that iron will. Maybe you guys can see it right there. Pretty good nick. I must have hit a rock or something. The other side looks super clean, but yeah, that one side got beat up pretty good. Nothing a little file can't fix. Give her a good buffing and throw her right back in the quiver. We're gonna set this here. We'll come back for it, and let's see what kind of trail we got. Might take me a second to pick up on this one, because I think he ran straight back that direction. So right there, oh, there you go. Right there's the orange light on my knock, on my stock archery arrow at the feeder. And here lay our hog. Oh, baby. Yep. What a toad. A nice little boar. Oh my goodness, look at the mosquitoes all over him. It's a good thing I put off on. Whoa. That's crazy. I never could find a good blood trail because the dew point has set in, and there's so much dew and there's so much red, like this stuff right here. It is dang near impossible, especially without a good flashlight. If I had a good flashlight, I could see the trail a whole lot better than what I'm able to see. There's some right there. I was gonna find the pig, which I did, so I've been kind of just surfacing back and forth, quick scanning around until I found it. I just made a loop, but I bet I can see the outline of the barrel. I bet I'm probably 40 yards maybe from the feeder, but I kind of wanted to backtrack from the pig to pick up on the trail. It looks like he came through here. It's just so tough without a better light. I can't judge too good on how the red trail's looking. But pick it up. There's some good looking stuff down in there. I really want to pick it up just because I want to be able to say how good it was or wasn't. But these conditions are probably the absolute toughest to track in. Just from what I've seen, getting 10 yards away from the pig and walking out, it looks really good. I just don't know which of these trails he used. Oh yeah, it's looking real good. Backtracking through here. Yep, big time right there. Once I get this place mowed and shredded, it won't be such a big deal. It'll be a whole lot easier. And with a better light. But let's check our pig out. A young little boar. Man, he took that right to the shoulder like a champ. Let's see, that would have been the exit. Just getting rolled over here. There was my entrance, right there on the shoulder, exactly where I wanted it. I wanted it to cut right through that heart. I didn't want him to leave the property. That's a good pig though. That's a real good pig. I will take it. I'm gonna step off the pig back to the feeder in a somewhat straight line. You guys bear with me here a moment. 1, 3, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32 yards roughly from where he was standing. That, my friends, is pretty sweet. 30 yards. Woof. Yeah, I absolutely love that. Most definitely not my best quality of video, but hey, let me tell you what. It was sure a fun one. Sneaking up on this feeder. This first hog I've taken off this property, off this new place, and man, I'm not seeing pigs in here like I thought I was going to until things got really, really wet. And now they're here, so we're having fun sticking them, taking them out. Wish I could have done a better job with the BT, but it makes it difficult with all the conditions stacked up against me. If it wasn't past my bedtime, I'd probably have a little bit more time, and I didn't have the girls in the truck waiting on me. I could probably get a good pin down on this trail. But you know what? from just what I've seen 10 yards from here going back, it looked pretty stinking good, especially for being such a small diameter cutting type broadhead. There was two. I believe this to be the smaller of the two pigs that have been running together at this feeder. The bigger one may be a little tougher to get, but we're gonna give it heck and get after him, no doubt. The iron will has impressed me. I got to see an iron will for the first time in person when my good friend John Verhelst brought some out to the real McCoy ranch. And by the way, if you guys want to come hunt with us, hunt exotics down at the real McCoy, there will be a link down in the description below to the website. You guys can check it out and have all the information that you need. But I saw him, John using them the first time at the ranch, and they were stinking sweet. John's put down a lot of animals with these iron wills, and he's absolutely loved them. This is the first animal that I've got to take with him, and let me tell you what, I'm absolutely loving it too. Ran 30 yards. You stick it in the pumper with just about anything, and they tend to not run very far, but let me tell you what, the thing is so sharp, and man, it just, I mean, it was over in less than 5 seconds. It was just that quick, so very impressive. And I can tell you for sure that if there was another one standing behind this one, we'd have him laying here in this pile too, no doubt. If you're an iron will user, drop a comment down below. Even if you're not, drop a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of this video. I've got another feeder on another property that's got a very nice boar coming into it, and I think we're going to rerun this iron will on that big boy. I mean, he's like probably 2.5 times the size of this guy. This is probably about a 100-pound hog right here. This other pig that we're looking at, that I'm putting trail camera pictures in of right now, we're talking probably 225, 250. He's a big hefty boy, and we're going to get after him here before too long also. If you love the broadhead testing, make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. Make sure that you don't miss out on anything. Hit the bell right there while you're at it so you get a notification, hopefully, whenever I'm uploading these new videos. I was planning on doing the bow review video before I posted another hog video, but I've yet to film the review video, and I filmed a hog hunting video first. So here we are. The next video I'm shooting for coming with the review, which will also be the giveaway for the V3X. I'm super stoked about that. Y'all be sure that you check out John's bow hunting channel down in the description below. There will be a link for it. The stock archery arrows, as always, I'm running low, but I've been using them for right at 3 years now, guys, and I have put them through the ringer. Top notch. You can use my discount code that's right here and down in the description. Save yourself some money. The UltraView sight has been top notch, and as always, these videos are not possible without my sniper hog lights. That red light, and I typically carry my white LED or my headlamp with the white LED. Just, I can't do these videos without the sniper hog lights. They're top notch. You guys check them out. There'll be a link down there too. The lift is jam up, to say the very least. I'm so impressed. The first two hogs I've taken have run less than 30 yards. The 80-pound draw weight is smooth as butter, especially when you've got a whole bunch of adrenaline pumping through your veins. I can't stand these mosquitoes any longer. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for watching. I'm out of here, and I'll see you in just a few days. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon.